Welcome back. This will be week 1 as we head down the rabbit hole together, and I walk you through the steps of my journey back to health and reducing inflammation and pain in my body. So, who am I? My name is Laurel. You may have gotten that from the title on my YouTube channel. Who am I? I'm a neighbor, a sister, a friend, a co-worker, and a fellow traveler on this crazy journey called life with you. I'm searching for health in an upside down Alice in Wonderland new reality, been down the rabbit hole, and I have done the work for myself. Who I am not. I am not a doctor. I don't pretend to be a doctor. And if you join this journey with me, consult your doctor first. It seems common sense, but I'll just go ahead and say it. More importantly, who are you? You are sick of being sick and tired of being tired. You have been abandoned by the medical community, just as I was, told to take your pills and hush up. But are you ready to get to work? I guess that's the critical question. If you aren't willing to dig in and do the work, you are watching the wrong YouTube series. What I am proposing is quite a bit of work. I've never pretended it isn't. But what I decided for myself is it was worth it to find out. It was worth it to change everything about my life. So, let me show you something. This is a photo of me, and I'm starving to death. What? I know that sounds weird, since I am also obviously obese. But let me explain. You can be starving and obese. This is how we've gotten into so much trouble, where the calorie as a calorie is mythos. We need to let go of that. So, how can you be starving and obese? We'll start with the basic concept of nutritional quality of our current food. So, one of the things I discovered down the rabbit hole is that our soils have been compromised. They no longer provide the nutrient density to our foods. Even when you're eating fruits and veg, they don't have the same nutritional quality they did 40, 50 years ago. And it's ironic because if you're old enough, you can taste that. You know what a tomato tasted like 40 years ago, how a watermelon was so sweet and juicy and sticky. All of that flavor, it turns out, that we've lost was nutritional quality. So even if you are eating the right things, you're not getting the same nutritional quality that our ancestors did. So that's an issue. A lot of the foods that are produced and sold, all the packaged, processed nonsense, non-food substances. There's no nutritive value in those foods. Even when they add vitamins and minerals and whatever, your body doesn't recognize that stuff. Your body is hardwired to recognize specific nutrients. That's a lock and key system. When they recognize it, they take it, they utilize it, they create you. We're eating stuff that our microbiome doesn't recognize. The leaky gut, dysbiosis. Dysbiosis means that the microbes that live in your gut are imbalanced. We have millions and millions and millions of bacteria in our gut with functions. Some are good guys and some are bad guys. I don't like those terms because it's too simplistic and it's too reductionist. But just for this argument, I'm going to use those terms. Dysbiosis means they're out of balance. Too much of one, not enough of another. When they're not in sync and not in harmony, a lot of things start being compromised. Gut wall integrity is one of them. Your microbes actually make your gut barrier integrity. When you don't have gut barrier integrity, things leak through and they set off systemic inflammatory responses because your immune system doesn't know what those are. They shouldn't be there. They shouldn't have gotten there. So, if you're dysbiotic, you can't assimilate vitamins and minerals. So the soil's compromised, the food is not as nutritive, and now we're inside your stomach and your microbes can't assimilate the vitamins the way they're supposed to. Your digestive enzymes are not working properly to digest your food and help break it down for you. And of course, we're not getting enough fiber. This is where Grandma Laurel comes out. We are not getting enough fiber. It is no joke. No one's more surprised than me that I am a fiber fanatic now. Fiber is what feeds your microbiome. If you don't keep them happy and feed them, why would they hang around to help you? Why would they help you modulate your immune system and keep you healthy? Because they do that. Why would they help you produce vitamin K? Because they do that too. Why would they bother to hang around and help you produce serotonin? Yeah, serotonin, the feel-good hormone that helps with depression and anxiety, 80% of that's made in your gut. It all stems back to the gut. So, that's why I was starving to death. I was getting calories, but I wasn't getting nutrition. Nutrition that was information and fuel that is specific to the biochemistry of our bodies. It's just really that simple. It's not exciting. Nutrition is not interesting really to most people. But the fact of the matter is, if you eat non-nutritive food-like substances, your body is not getting the fuel and information it needs to perform optimally. Sorry. It's just that simple. So, what were the action steps that I took, right off the bat? Well, if I want to keep my microbiome happy, I need to stop taking antibiotics. And by that, I don't mean the prescriptions for an infection. I mean eating cheeseburgers every day from CAFOs because they're full of antibiotics. Your food supply is compromised, and it's compromising the integrity of your microbiome. I added in a nice big fat green smoothie to just pound in some veggies and fruits quickly, get them added into my diet as quickly as possible. Added fermented foods. I actually started making my own kombucha. Nobody is more surprised than me. The change in my life. Making kombucha? Really? And it's really good, by the way. I love it. Once you get used to the rhythm, it's really delicious. I watched a whole lot of documentaries, and I will end card. I'll list those out for you, but like What the Health, Forks Over Knives, and you can check out my blog. There'll be a link there too. So that's our first step on the journey. Become aware of the nutritional quality of the food you're eating. So I think that sums up for our first episode of what we're actually going to do is to take responsibility for nutritional density and nutritional quality. What that means, finding out what is real food. You'll be surprised when you start looking up what is in your food. So part of this mission for you is not just changing your diet, it's understanding why you're changing your diet. Everybody knows they're supposed to eat more fruits and vegetables and less processed crap. We all know that. It's not a mystery. I'm not telling you anything new. The difference is finding out why. When I realized the mechanisms of our biochemistry and why what I was feeding it was never going to give me true health, it clicked. It clicked for me. So I hope it does that for you too. And if you do the due diligence and find out about food and nutrition, I think it will. So thanks. I hope you stay on the journey with me. Peace out. Bye. So here comes the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. I am on a hike in my mountains, my local hills, right there. So all I can say is this is a journey you have to take for yourself, as I took it for myself. You have to find out what works for your own body to bring your health back in alignment, to take accountability for your health, and gain some autonomy. The medical system is not going to do it for you, and pills aren't going to cure you. They're just going to allay symptoms. So if you're interested in doing more, talk to your doctor and do the journey for yourself. Again, I'm not a doctor. I just did what worked for me and my body, and I hope you will take the journey to find out for yourself what it takes to get back to health. Peace out. Bye.